Hey everyone, I'm Cohen. I'm the Transportation Eco-Lead at the Temple University Office of Sustainability, and today I'm going to be talking about the bell-to-bell bike ride and what you can do to prepare for it. So in general, this is going to be a long exercise activity. So you're going to want to, of course, bring water, bring some food to keep you energized, and make sure you're stretched up, physically prepared if you want to do, preparations beforehand, like exercises in the days before, leading up to it. It's going to be a long ride, so you want to just make sure your body's all prepared for that. So in addition to preparing your body for the ride, you also want to make sure your bike's prepared for the ride. So of course you're going to do the standard ABC test, air, brakes, and chain, just to make sure they're all in working order for the ride. Also make sure all your other equipment is working, so make sure your helmet's not broken or it's going to be comfortable for a long ride. And then also check, pedals, make sure they rotate just as you need them to rotate. If you're going to be parking your bike anywhere on the ride, make sure to bring a lock, of course. And then also you want to have lights. So front light, back light. Back light is usually red, front light is white. This is just if it's dark, or if you're on a road, you want to make sure you're more visible to cars and other cyclists. Make sure you have a bell on your bike. So the bell is just to alert people, pedestrians, cyclists, even cars sometimes if they can hear you inside them, just to make sure everyone's aware of you going along your path. Okay, so you also want to bring along all the things you're going to need for a multi-hour bike ride. So of course food and water, as mentioned earlier, but also you're going to want to have a phone that's charged up with battery, so make sure you're not out of contact for any point in the ride in case you get separated from the group. You're going to want to have any sort of a backpack, so in case you need to take off a layer or something, you can put that in a backpack. It's also good to bring an extra pair of clothes just in case it starts raining or you somehow wind up in a river. It's always good to have an extra pair of clothes so you can change out of that, because you don't want to be in the middle of nowhere with wet clothes and no other clothes to put on. So that's always something good to have. Okay, so of course you're also going to want to bring along the equipment you need to fix up your bike. So if your air goes out, you're going to want to have a tube and also air to put in the tire to fill up the new tube. It's good always to have wrenches and any sort of equipment that can loosen or tighten things on your bike. So say your seat isn't exactly at the height that you want it to be for the ride. It's always good to have an Allen wrench on you so you can just tighten it back up. Also, it's good to bring along sunglasses if it's really sunny that day, or even on a cloudy day like today, it's good to always just take a little bit of that sunlight away to make sure you're not squinting down the path and potentially, getting an accident because of that.